We back. This is round 4 between dpmlicious versus GameKing. I realize I totally forgot to change Twitch TV to reflect the change. Alright, we back. And yeah. How's the first lane going? I wasn't really watching. First game going, rather.
I blinked. They went through it pretty quickly, actually, but it looked pretty neutral in my opinion. Farvin and oh, are we back to the Legion of Farvin?
Yes, this is DPM's Legion of Farvin. Also, looks like there was no mist, right? Pulling up both decks, DPM's got one of the most godly draft I've ever seen. 3 Missile of Avernus. Unfortunately, her draw has not been great because she has not been able to find any of the mists. So, that sucks.
That Ramesk Blessing, though, is going to be really handy.
Yeah. No matter how you slice it, you're going to be able to hit 2 heroes with it. I think DPM's having some second thoughts is because the Blessing, even though it will get casted onto the Zeus still dies to the Lich. So, but Zeus will get the Blessing still when he comes back. GameKing,
Yeah,
will he top deck a Empower? No, he would not.
Yeah, and having a Zeus with more health is never.
Yeah, any blue hero with more health is just great.
Yeah, they're all kind of squishy except for Kana. Kana.
Yeah. Oh, he actually opts against it by playing the 2 walls instead. So now if he goes for Foresight, then he can't Blessing. If he Blessing, he can't Foresight. So it's
Honestly, I think I would go with the Foresight here.
well, now I think you might need to Bless because the creep also will get saved.
I might Tower Barrage. No, it can't Tower Barrage. That's a dumb idea. Don't listen.
Oh no, it does. It kills this one. That's probably better.
Oh.
Kills the Lich, so your Zeus survives.
Yeah. Okay. Never mind. I had the.
You're a genius, X.
I had the right idea. Just my end conclusion was wrong.
Yeah. And also next turn when she foresights rather, it kills the Legionnaire. So.
Yeah. I'm gonna be honest. I don't like this lane for DPM.
It's honestly not that bad. The fact that I think it's okay when if you could choose where GameKing's Bristleback goes, you always want to pick the last lane. So the fact that it landed there, I think it's okay for her.
Maybe. Let's see. He's gonna send that Skywrath to the left lane.
Ooh, very unlucky for DPM. Both her heroes are in a little bit of trouble. She can save both with Cloak as well as Healing Salve.
She does get the Thunderhide pack in hand, so that's one less card she doesn't have to worry about.
I don't know. I don't know if I agree with that logic. It's better when you draw it right on mana 8. So you could actually have a card that you could cast right now, right?
Yeah, that's a fair point.
So this looks like a pretty amazing Armed Rebellion. You get 3 creeps off.
Yeah, those walls all of a sudden. Oh no, for his side, yeah, that's gonna be pretty big, actually.
Yeah.
That Farvin though, with the 3 armor, it's gonna be problems.
Unfortunately for GameKing, DPM could save both of her heroes, and GameKing can't save any of his heroes. So it's gonna look really rough here.
Do you concussive shot the Debbie here for the extra damage?
I mean, 100%, right? You get the hero kill. That's how you get both hero kills. That might force a TP out. Maybe TP out your black hero, I say, because there's a lot of black cards in hand, and
yeah,
you won't be able to cast any of them for 2 turns.
Well, He does have Lich coming back next turn.
Oh, you're right. You're right. Sorry,
So,
I was confused with the other deck that had one Debbie and no other black hero.
okay, so this was the routed deck. So yeah, DPM's got to be like super careful to not let GameKing wipe multiple heroes.
Well, just don't lose any heroes. So far, she's doing a good job of that. So
Yeah, she is doing a really good job of that. But as soon as we get around 6 mana and she loses 2-3 heroes, and he drops a routed on her head, like game gets a lot more difficult for her.
yeah, routed hurts us like a lot because she's trying to cast some 8/9s, and there's a Bow of Damocles in the deck as well, right? So
Yeah.
okay, we are gonna see a pretty big miss now. You got Armed Rebellion, I got Mist. I do imagine Lich will go into that first lane. Ooh. This is also a sign of a really skilled artifact player. You drop a Mist into the lane, and then 2 more creeps spawn into that lane. Thanks, Richard.
Oh, only the best players are able to pull those plays off.
Sick moves, dude. Okay, DPM. We'll find Intimidation. This is a pretty... Well...
She pulled another Mist of Averse.
Yep. I wonder if she's going to Intimidate here. I don't like Intimidating because it doesn't really change the board state, and it doesn't allow you to push that much damage. But she might be afraid of something. Also, generally the most dangerous cards that you're afraid of is Chain Frost, and currently GameKing doesn't have mana to Chain Frost.
She could hold on to that intimidation and just intimidate the Lich next turn if
Correct,
she holds
yeah.
on to initiative.
Yeah. That's probably a better use of it.
And if she's lucky, it goes to like mid.
Or last lane. No, that's... I think last lane's the lane that DPM has already given up on, or not fight really hard on.
Yeah.
Or more likely that she's going to lose anyways, because she only has 1 hero.
I'm not here to coddle. I'm here to fight.
What? They are putting a lot of thought into this first lane.
Oh no, Prismat posted a super long message and then got deleted. It's okay. I will post your message. I got you, man. Maybe we should disable the moot bot. It's just like the bot is out here taking numbers.
Yeah, I'm fine with it. I could just copy and paste his message.
Yeah, I already got him. Alright, Arcane Assault. It's mostly as a cycling card. This board is looking...
That left lane took forever. Both players just really thinking about what they wanted to do right there.
DPM really is trying to dig deep for her remote detonation. You said, you wanted to see one?
Yeah, I just really... I've never... it's like lodestone demolition. Like, you're never going to see the animation. I've never seen the animation for remote detonation.
It's a whole bunch of mine carts that runs towards the creeps. If that makes any sense. Oh, so GameKing could have picked a fight and kill Farvin, but I think he's valuing the initiative a bit more here. He could also pick a fight here, but chooses not to. And hopefully, I think he's looking to top deck a Chain Frost. I imagine that's why he passed on both hero kills. Oh, the self-intimidation. Get me out! Yeah.
Oh, and she did not go somewhere good.
What do you mean? She went to the perfect place.
Did she?
Yeah. I mean, there's 2 Mists of Avernus in here, right?
Yeah.
Actually, I think GameKing's in a lot of trouble. And look at GameKing hand, right? Like it's not anything amazing to deal with the heroes in the lane. For example, he doesn't have a grazing shot or a chain frost or anything like that. And I think the best card that he can draw is chain frost. And right now that those two walls have 3 armor, so the chain frost would not do that much. Oh, there's a chain frost.
Got a bad feeling for DPM in this left lane.
It's actually very interesting where you point that chain frost. If you point at the blue hero, you guarantee an insta kill, but then there's so many armored units soaking up the damage. If you point it at Farvin, it'll deal 3, it'll bounce once. He's gonna go for the high risk play, and he's gonna get rewarded. Yeah, the reason pointing at Farvin is nice is that once you kill him, then those 2 walls don't have the 3 armor anymore.
Exactly, yeah. Now, he's gonna look. Okay, he's gonna have at least 3 hero kills this turn, so most likely we're gonna see that routed come out in the right lane.
Yeah, probably. I think right now GameKing is thinking which hero to eat, because you don't need all 3 heroes in the lane anymore. He might eat Debbie to draw 2 cards. No, it looks like he's gonna just straight up pass.
Yeah, it's a pretty safe play. Like he's not feeling real pressured in this lane. He's gonna take this tower next turn, regardless of what happens.
Right, so that's more reason to actually eat one of these creeps, because he hasn't really won any of the 2 other lanes yet. So he needs to get one of these heroes out of this lane. DPM choosing to keep on fighting in this lane by playing the Verdant Refuge. I think personally I would eat the Debbie.
Debbie, like, yeah, munching the Debbie is pretty safe.
Looks like he just munches a creep.
And he got a burning oil out of it.
Okay, burning oil seems, well, not amazing anywhere because he's winning so much.
Yeah, if he's got to drop it somewhere, we'll probably drop it mid.
Yep. Like to heal on the melee creep or on the wall, keeps it alive. Well, Thunder God could kill Keith. That's pretty good.
Does he? Is GameKing? He's sitting on a town portal scroll. So here's what I think he should do. Is well, okay, he's not going to do it. But
You think he's going to TP out?
Yeah, burning oil and TP out. Because that way he's still going to get the kill on the far.
Yeah, he might end up doing that now. And you know it's a good play because your opponent doesn't have any items in hand, so the Farvin is 100% dead.
Exactly.
Oh, he's gonna just... I don't know if I agree with that.
I think some kind of play. Well, he's still going to get a routed on 3.
Yeah. Oh, maybe he wanted to save the TP for Bristleback, because Bristleback is now dying.
Yeah. I can see that. He's got enough to do a burning oil and routed play. So... And there's nothing that DPM can do right now because no heroes. So
oh, there's a 3-man routed. So Thunderhigh can be played in the first lane, I guess. But then there's Slays waiting for him. Or her, rather. No burning oil used. Burning oil would have killed this creep. This creep matters a lot, because if GameKing deploys Bristleback into the right lane again, might actually land in front of that creep, and you're missing 8 damage as a result.
agreed. Okay.
DPM has drawn her 3rd and final Missile of Avernus. Fortunately, it doesn't really have a good place to play it. Not many creeps left. She's been really hammered in terms of creep advantage. If Bristleback lands in front of this melee creep, I will laugh. Okay, I will not laugh.
But he got an arrow, so Bristleback's still not doing 8 damage to the tower.
You could use pick a fight to correct the arrow.
He could, yeah.
That he could do. Oh, there's a demagicking maw.
I wish there was a better way.
I think I dropped that on the Debbie. She's widest out. And if you dropped it to Magic King Mall, it may bait the Thunderhide pack in front of the Debbie.
Oh, Thunderpie pack is coming anyways. So now you put it on the Lich, right?
Oh,
That's the easiest slay I've ever seen.
big sad.
Yeah.
Let's kill someone.
Alright. 1 improvement down. 2 more to go. Actually, I like murder plotting and killing the Enchantress.
Might be a play for next.
Murder plot allows you to give your hero +8 attack and then choose a combat target for it. Getting her off the board, because she hits you for 5 every turn. That's no joke. I definitely like picking a fight here to push 8 to the tower and keep your creep alive. Nice knot. I like that too.
Okay, yeah, that totally works. That wipes the board.
Yeah.
It's not the most common play to see you snot a creep, but hey,
It's like a 4-mana grazing shot, you know? It's fine.
you pick a fight like you called it. I really want to see this burning oil go somewhere.
Well, I guess if you never cast Burning Oil, that's not bad either. That means you're winning so hard that you don't need Burning Oil.
So where is DPM going to take the mana?
DPM is going to split her team up a bit. Blue Hero is going to go left for the Mystic Flare.
And that Skywrath is going to get some benefit back from... Get some attack back from that Mist of Avernus in the first lane. So
That is true. Countered.
Routed.
Countered, you're routed.
I'm not afraid to fight.
Alright, Mystic Flare could take out all of these creeps and the hero. That seems pretty good. And it protects your Mist of Avernus.
DPM does have a choice of does she want to eliminate the Debbie, which she does, as I say, or she could eliminate the Lich as well.
I think the fact that Debbie is pressuring her improvements made it pretty easy for her to choose.
That is true.
In fact, she can actually kill the Lich as well right now by using Ventriloquy and making Lich taunt.
You are nothing. In death you find purpose.
I believe he just pulled a Divine Intervention out of that.
Okay. We are going to see Ventriloquy coming out. She is giving up 5 face damage from the Skywrath, though.
Not a lot of plays left for DPM here, but I think you could...
I'm going to see tip you out.
Yeah, that was probably the safest play, honestly.
I mean, it saves a Lich, but you take 10. I don't know. Taking 10 seems a little rough.
10 is a little rough, but all of his towers are pretty healthy, and like he's already taken the tower in this lane. He could probably move on to another lane.
Well, we got to keep in mind that there is a Bolt of Damocles in the deck.
That's true.
So, taking 10 right there puts you into bolt range. Now, of course, with the routed minus mana, you won't get hit for a bit. Ooh, the TP on the Zeus. I think I would have dropped Dimensional Portal before that, because I feel like Dimensional Portal would have, again, pushed the tower below 20. That was a interesting TP out, personally.
Yeah, I think DPM is kind of responding to the pressure in this lane.
And feel like she needs the portal here.
Yeah, I think if she's got a portal next turn.
Tell us what you mean,
Because, I mean, clear the deck's not going to do that much. But a Divine Intervention keeps all of her creeps alive. Or keeps all of GameKing's creeps alive, which he does.
Yep. Miss gonna get dropped. This is the legendary triple miss, and I think DPM's still gonna lose this game. So this is rough right now.
I think we're gonna see that Lich go right.
DPM not giving a single dot on holding the vesture. Gonna buy through her own item shop. Buys a fountain flask. Which honestly, I think she won't make it to the vesture gold anyways. Although she might actually. It's hard to say. Zeus is gonna go right.
She's getting pressured pretty hard right now. Okay, so he does put the Lich in the mid lane.
Ooh, I think he's looking to gank. Gank
Yeah, that's
Zeus.
what. Yeah, I'm with you on that. That gives Lich in the mid gives a lot of flexibility.
Oh, but here's the issue.
Don't want to use this, but I will.
Zeus landed right next to Farvin. So he has 3 armor. And I could definitely tell you that Lich was not counting the gank through the 3 armor. Now he has a blink dagger anyway, so not a big deal. Honestly, Chain Frost is not good in this matchup. There's so much mana, so much armor. Oh, is it the murder plot gank?
Yes.
Yo, I've never seen this before.
I was gonna suggest the grazing shot onto the Farvin and gank the Farvin.
Oh, you definitely gank Zeus, man. Blue heroes are scary.
True.
Blue heroes,
that definitely...
how comebacks begin. So, grazing or murder plot gank, I've never seen that play before. That is sick.
Does he? Should he blink the Lich into the right lane though?
For sure, dude. That's 15 damage to the face.
And now that puts that right tower in lethal.
Yeah.
What does? She's got a portal. She's got a portal and pray.
Well, she has no blue hero, so you can't portal.
Oh no! Yeah, that's.
Yeah, she is dead.
She could. No, she could Prowler Vanguard in front of the Lich.
Right.
Not the play you want to do, but it buys you a turn.
Wow. Oglodi Vandal says hi. The little brother says hi. And there's also Rebel Decoy to swap the Lich into a position.
Yeah, DPM makes the play I thought of. Let's see. What does...
So GameKing should play, just spam creeps at this point.
Yeah.
And we know DPM's dead in hand. There's nothing she could do. She could play Bellow to push away a creep and still die. Yeah, this game is over.
Yeah, that was a really smart play out of GameKing right there. The murder plot and the blink.
Yeah, the gank was huge there.
Yeah, the gank killing the Zeus. That was, well, that's me. She couldn't portal. She couldn't stop any of that extra damage coming through. I mean, I don't think she would have been able to stop all of it anyways, especially with the brothers coming out to play. So,
if you ask me, just looking at deck lists, which deck will win, I would just say the 3 miss deck will always win. I just can't figure out why DPM is not able to win games with 3 miss.
And almost every single time, I probably agree with you on.
Well,
just looking at her deck list, it's a scary deck.
Yeah. Well, maybe because she's not, look at this hand, though, right? Like, DPM is not doing anything for a while. Miss are nice if you could keep the creeps alive, which seems to be a problem for her in a lot of these cases.
Yeah, that gank onto her Thunderhide pack was pretty sad.
Okay, we're going to see
That's
Arrow.
just just one of those things where you're like, okay, I've got this card. It's gonna turn the tide, and your opponent just goes, nope.
GameKing once again has a bristleback in the last lane. Feels bad.
I am pretty sure 3 out of our 4 games, GameKing had a.
Yep. All right, where is Keith gonna go?
Keith could go. You don't want to double up on the red.
Yeah. Going left makes the most sense. Left lane is the lane that you want to be pressuring more anyways, and looks like he is able to land it right in front of a hero, so good on him.
See a Slay come out on the side of GameKing.
Ooh, Defend the Weak
Definitely
is... Defend the Weak plus Ventriloquy is going to be amazing in keeping his hero alive.
Yeah, definitely. That's a pretty sweet combo on it, honestly.
Yeah. Not only that, it's also amazing because you know Chain Frost is such a big deal, and putting two units with 3 armor really makes that Chain Frost useless. Alright, we are going to see that. And the question is, do you slay this? It's really a bad target to slay because of things like Thunder High Pack, but you get the kill.
Yeah, that's a tough one. Like, I don't think I would do it personally.
I would do it.
But yeah,
I feel like you want to be aggressive against DPM sec. Her late game is incredibly powerful, and you want to apply pressure on her. I think.
and both games we've casted of hers tonight, like she's had a lot of trouble dealing with pressure.
Yes.
Like the what was it? Rizo's deck put a lot of early game pressure on her, and she had to fight off the back foot almost the entire time. And like we're seeing it with GameKing right now, he's got a lot of early game pressure, and it's really hard for her to deal with that. As we see the Smeevil come out onto the Bristleback, I actually really like that one.
Not sure if Bristleback needs the help, but you know he's gonna get the help anyways. 2 more for
Well,
attack.
If he's able to get in front of that Enchantress somehow, then
That's true. The 2 health then does matter, or 2 attack
Yeah.
rather. Okay, Chain Frost in hand. Oh, the Soul Spring comes through, but unfortunately for her, Short Sword is gonna make short work of this. Probably could play Fighting Instinct as well.
yeah, that's true. He could. He might also. Yeah, that's what he does. I was just say he might drop the bronze. No, he only had one. No, he might have dropped a bronze in front of that creep to just kind of delay that.
Yeah, soak some damage. I would definitely spend one of my health item on the Lich. I think DPM's playing some sort of Tower Barrage in her deck. Yeah, she's got 2. So taking the Lich out of Tower Barrage range is generally a good choice.
Yeah, it's just DPM is just having an awful time dealing with any kind of early game pressure right now.
Yep.
Like once she hits 6-7 mana, like she's off to the races. It's really hard to stop her, but a lot of these games she's just been so far in the hole. Like as soon as she hits turn 7, like I'm terrified.
Yeah, we're gonna see the swap in to actually continuously keep on pressuring. And is he even gonna be able to keep the hero alive? I'd like to see Empower to go on the Debbie. Or actually, Debbie could even gank the Enchantress and kill. Nope, it's going to go for the Empower instead. 16 damage to the face, another hero to the grave. This is looking super rough here for DPM.
I'm glad GameKing doesn't have a routed now.
Well, hold on. There's 2 more cards coming. Never say never.
Well, it won't be as effective next turn.
Yes. Oh, who knows? Maybe these 2 heroes will die next turn.
Yeah, it's true. You never know.
You never know. GameKing.
I like the nasal goo on the Enchantress right there. It kind of, as long as she's getting hit, it kind of just nullifies her self regeneration.
Yep. Okay, Fountain Flask gets picked up. That's going to be quite good here, as we got some low health hero.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting choice. Zeus on the last lane. Okay.
Oh, swaps Farvin and Zeus there.
Okay, doubling up on the green hero in the last lane. I mean, GameKing is probably not going to commit much to that last lane then. He's going to say, look, I'm going to win the first and second lane.
Can we take a quick look at DPM's deck again?
Yes.
Let's see. Yeah, she's not been able to pull that Aghanim Sanctum either, which would have been pretty useful.
I think the big
this
issue
point.
that DPM's deck has is that she doesn't have premium 4-mana cards. Like, you don't have those Satyr Duelist, for example. Like, unfortunately, she has to play cards like Smeevil Blacksmith on 4, which honestly is a very low value card.
But she does have 6 Prowler Vanguards.
Right. I'm gonna say Prowler Vanguard also not on the list of 4-drop All-Stars.
I didn't realize she had that. I knew she had a lot of them. I didn't realize it was 6. Oh!
There you go. You saw it.
Thank you. Finally. Knight's been made.
Okay, so tower's pretty good now. I guess you could gank Zeus. You know what? You could actually gank the creep in front of you and push for 12. Like, that's not terrible. It's also not great, but not terrible.
Yeah, definitely not great.
You could also gank
could-
Farvin on the right, and so then you could push for 12. Your Bristleback gets 2 armor.
You could also
It's gonna
gank
gank
the
Zeus.
Enchantress.
Okay.
Like, I personally would have seen a gank on the Enchantress. That would have taken out the regen from that lane, and that Farvin would have died anyway.
Well, he's dying anyways right now, so...
Yeah.
GameKing needs to be cognizant of his heroes dropping below 4 health. Thunder God, mana is coming. Okay, I like that grazing shot to trade for a creep. And the question is, who he finds more valuable salving up? Okay, I think he's looking to keep Bristle healthy now.
Alright.
Actually, is this where you just TP out the Bristle and say, look, you have this lane, you have two heroes in here anyways, I don't care.
Yeah. There's the answer to our question. Yes.
And now this is getting a little awkward for DPM. If she wants to play Verdant Refuge, she gives up initiative, which is scary. And yeah, she keeps initiative to cast some Thunder Gods.
Yeah, I think that was pretty much her only play in that last lane, was just to pass. And I do like Bristleback going to the middle.
Yeah. So this is pretty much a sacrifice mission from the Skywrath Mage. He's gonna cast Thunder God and then just die to Chain Frost.
Ooh, and an
Oh,
ogre for
actually,
GameKing.
Mystic Flare kills the Lich. That's way better than Thunder Gods.
Yeah, that is, and on top of that, it saves her Thunder Gods. So when Zeus comes back in, she can get 2 lanes of value out of it.
I think she wants the Thunder God anyways because she wanted to kill the Debbie on the middle lane, which is fair.
Yeah.
Yeah. This looks like an amazing Chain Frost though. Chain Frost give you the tower lethal.
Clears the board. There's the lethal.
And I would actually eat Keith, personally. Get him out of the lane.
Yeah, get the 2 cards, get him out. Yeah, gets a standard bear. That's actually going to be pretty helpful for mid lane.
Yeah. I think he's going to play the Ogre Conscript first, though. We'll see. Actually, the Legionary kills the hero, so... Okay,
Yeah.
maybe not. Soul Spring has triggered, so... This
I
guy's
knew what
taking,
I was
like,
on about.
no damage taken. Okay, 7 to the face. This might be a really hard lane for GameKing to break through. Because of the Soul of the Spring and all the armor on this lane. Really unlucky arrows for DPM, pushing in 0. But we are getting to those turns where DPM's deck is starting to really come together, right? Thunder God from the first lane. Actually, she
Yeah.
could Thunder God from the middle lane, and that will kill Bristleback.
Yeah, actually, you're not wrong. That's actually a pretty smart play right there. Put that Zeus middle because I mean, there's nothing she can really do in the left lane at this point. But
Well, she could use
And
her mana a bit better, right? If she Thunder God from the first lane, she could cast Thunder High Pack in the middle lane. But
I like the TP.
yeah, TP's good. Good card.
Great card. Because now he's going to have 3 heroes coming in, going pretty much wherever he wants. He could Fountain Flask this Lich, this Bristleback though.
Well, there's an initiative on the side of DPM, so if DPM Thunder Gods right now, or even Mystic Flares, Mystic Flare kills as well.
That's true.
Mystic Flare probably better. There's a lot of armor here. Yeah, it's gonna go for Mystic Flare, and then Zap kills it.
Smart play from EPM right there.
So GameKing could now Rebel Decoy and swap him in to get the kill on Farvin. This Farvin is proving to be such a nuisance.
Yeah, because I mean, look at that creep has 5 armor. Why does that creep have 5? That's just absolutely insane.
Kind of
And
ridiculous.
like the Zeus with 5 armor is also just absolutely insane as well.
Yeah, so for people at home losing track why there's so much armor, Defend the Weak gives 2 to everybody. Farvin gives 1 to everybody. And then the board gets 2 from the 2 Verdant Refuge. So Chain Frost like does nothing in this lane.
Gives you initiative and that's it.
7 mana, get initiative.
Value. Decides to heal up the Ogre Conscript. That's an interesting play. Does he swap?
Well, not
The
anymore.
Ogre Cons-
The Assassin's Veil. Oh, you mean swap him in front of Farvin?
Yeah, swap the Ogre Conscript in front of Farvin.
Probably not. I mean, it doesn't make any difference, right?
I suppose.
If DPM could hold this middle lane, and it looks like she can, I actually see her winning this. With that said, she needs to be cognizant of getting 80'd. Because DPM is going to win quite slowly. She should not Thunder High Pack, personally. And the reason being is that I feel like she needs that extra 6 siege damage to push through middle. She is going to eventually win middle, but it might take such a long time that she dies in the first lane. And sieging for 11 a turn instead of 5 a turn is a pretty big difference.
Yeah, this is what I thought GameKing was gonna do. I felt like he was gonna go all mid when those heroes came back.
Well, DPM has Dimensional Portal. This is one of her best cards in the deck. So, and if you look at GameKing, the way that he removed things are damage-based removal, and there's nothing but armor in this lane. So, DPM's gonna hold. DPM also has Intimidation in hand. She's drawing all the cards that she needs.
Yeah, she's got that third Verdant Refuge. She could, if she wanted to, drop that in here for even more insane armor.
Yeah, she
And
can
then that
also
means
she can also offensively intimidate like Debbie out and to push for 9 more.
she could. Yeah, not really seeing too many plays past that.
I think
Like, my initial reaction was to Verdant Refuge and Dimensional Portal.
yeah, that's not bad. I do think that maybe GameKing made a mistake deploying the way that he did. I think it's actually better if he put a hero on the first lane, because I don't think he's actually going to be able to win here. I think the only way that GameKing could win is in the first lane.
Well, he's got 30 damage coming through, so
Yeah.
He's definitely got her on a clock.
So I guess that intimidation actually helped. GameKing correct his bad deploy.
I mean, it did save DPM. Did Farben and the creep right there. So I mean, that wasn't the worst decision in the world from her. Now she drops the.
Yeah, Dimensional Portal is going to come through. And this is 10 a turn. Now imagine if you had the 14-14 here.
Yeah, that would definitely be pretty devastating. We might no, and we're not going to.
The 14-14 would have landed in front of the Lich, so that was another hero kill. And then she would have gotten the tower on the right anyways. Yeah, and I think GameKing recognized that he's gonna try to win in the first lane right now, next turn. And I'm not sure if DPM could do anything about it. In fact, DPM could even use the Lich Sacrifice to draw like a card. For example, he could draw 2 cards if he wants to kill the Ogre Conscript, because he's definitely losing here next turn anyways. And he's gonna try to win in the first lane, in the very next turn.
I don't know if he's got the damage for it.
Well, he has 2 more heroes coming back in. I say he's got a pretty good shot.
Yeah, he's definitely got a good shot.
The best thing that DPM could do is Verdant into the first lane. And the reason you want to do that is because if there's a creep there, you know, they will survive a grazing shot plus a no accident or something, right?
Yeah. But he's got 3 no accidents in hand.
Yeah, well, DPM doesn't know that. Yeah, this game's over. I think that is, what, 24 more damage? Just on the 3 heroes?
Yep.
That's exactly lethal. I mean, I'm sure he's got a short sword and he got more cards. He's got murder plot, that's 8 more. Yeah, that's game.
Goodness.
So I did think that GameKing should have put it in 1 hero in the first lane, but thanks to the intimidation, jumping the hero into the first lane, and his TP out, he was able to clutch this out on the first lane.
I always appreciate a good ancient kill. Yeah.
You know, if
we don't see enough ancient kills these days.
If you ask me, would a 3 Mist deck go 0-4? I would say no. It would never go 0-4. But I don't know. I feel like DPM's deck lacked the 4 mana cards, which is very, very unfortunate. She has a very, very powerful deck if she just got a little bit better mid game.
Yeah, like we saw in like the first game against Rizzo, like just the 6 Prowler Vanguards just got so value. And I see what she was going for. She was going for the Prowler Vanguards all protecting each other while getting like benefits from Mist of Avernus. Like, you know, that's a fun idea in theory. Didn't seem to pan out.
Yep. So DPM is now eliminated from the running, and our final match of the day is Rizzo versus GameKing. And we just watched GameKing's match. Rizzo, if I could quickly remind you, he's got the Annihilation, Echo Slam, Thunderstorm. He's got a lot of removal, which should be very interesting. He also has the Oath, which we have never seen play, and the 5 of Glody Vandal. So this is should be an exciting finish, which I think the match will start in 30 minutes, unless the players wants to start right now. So we're gonna take a break until the next match. We'll be back, guys.